this is working, because I can never fully trust this thing.
I'm also stood on the first tee, by the way.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of Canuck's Course Critiques. I am Crazy Canuck 1985, and joining me is everybody's favorite Brit, Els41. How you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you. I think that might be contested. But yeah, that's very nice of you to say.
Yes.
How are you?
All right. I'm good. So today we got a couple things today. First, we're going to take a look at L's new par 3 course called the par 3 course at Flora Park. It's a little 9-holer course. And second of all, well, Els, why don't you tell us what else we've got planned?
We're using this video, this Twitch, to announce the next forum design competition. Obviously, Taste 1's still waiting to be judged, and the winner will be announced soon. But we thought, why not sort of press on and do another one? You know, they're obviously very popular. Lots of people like to get involved. And the reason that we're using this course to do for this video is that it's going to be based on par 3 courses. As we play through the course here, it will only, you know, we'll reveal more as we go through hole by hole, talk a bit more about what makes a decent par 3 course, why we're doing this, what's in it for you if you enter, and how we're going to go about judging the winner and any rules and any prerequisites for entering, really. So yeah, that's it. And hopefully everyone listening on Twitch will get behind it. And when we post on YouTube, if you want to get involved, there'll be a big forum post going out about it. So yeah, welcome along, and hope you sign up and hope to get some good courses out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're gonna give this a start, and yeah, we'll just kind of talk about it as we go along here. So I'm just gonna see. All right, let's tee off here. So what was why'd you want to design a par 3 course?
It's something I've been thinking about for a little while, and after I'd started creating it while he was doing his, but after Biggins released his 18-hole par 3 course, I thought, look, well, it's so popular that I'd had bits of this going around for a little while. This started out as like the maquette, if you will, for those who work in design, for Valkyrie Fields, which was my Taste entry. And I thought, well, if I, add a little bit more and tweak it here and there and make it look a bit better, right, I could actually release this as a course by itself. So actually, this course is almost a practice. Some of the first things I ever did with the countryside theme, you're looking at right now. So, yeah.
I really like it. It definitely looks like your Valkyrie Fields course a bit, for sure.
It's a bit more constricted, this course. It's a bit more... Some of it looks quite claustrophobic, especially the second hole, and there's another one, I think it's either 7 or 8, that's quite claustrophobic as well.
Yeah.
We've also got plus 11 wind, which is a disaster. It's quite tricky, this. I mean, obviously, I think Jim Gem's best score is 24, which is only -3.
Yeah.
So that tells you that it's a bit tricky, but
absolutely, yeah. It's going to be a tricky one, I think. We already got a bunch of people in here. We got 7 people already, so.
I've actually got another player playing live with me as well as yourself.
I got 80X on as well.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna, we're playing this little par 3 course, and actually, I have a question for you. What do you think? What goes into making a par 3? What are the important points for you in making a par 3?
In this one, I've tried to add as much variety as possible. Like that, the first hole had shot over water. There's holes of different lengths. There's some that will bring sand in, some that won't. Hopefully, each of the 9 holes look radically different on this course. A few things I'd say that, when this competition starts will help courses. Any holes over 200 yards unless there's a severe drop in the hole. You know, try and keep them below 200 if you can, 210 maximum.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really be using a 3 or a 5 wood for a par 3 hole. The greens, with the green you can kind of do anything you want, but you've really got to encourage the player to hit as many greens in regulation as you can, because that's 90% of a good par 3 hole, is being able to hit that green in one. If you can't do that, then your hole's screwed.
Absolutely.
Really.
Absolutely.
And I think that's something that it's not a criticism. I think a lot of new designers, I've done it, have had plus 200 plus yard holes.
Yeah.
And I think they can destroy the hole, really. But what about yourself? I mean, obviously most courses we play or you play have got par 3s in. What brings some of the best out for you?
Well, for me, I think it's, you don't have a lot to work with. You got the short holes, you got a tee and a green. There's not a whole bunch in the middle. So I think kind of the big thing is to make it you got to find a fine balance between challenging and, maybe play a little bit simpler. You also, have to take into account beauty. Par 3s tend to be, in general, the prettier holes on your golf course. So, making your par 3s look and play interesting, I think, is huge. Yeah. So,
if you look at some of the big golf courses on the PGA Tour, even some of the courses that host, I'm talking real life here, and courses that host major championships. I mean, you've got the 17th at Sawgrass, which is obviously the Players' Championship. You've got the competition that's just finished in
Phoenix,
Arizona. You've got the arena hole. Yeah. You've got the hole at Augusta. The very famous one with the river going through the middle. Like, that's what we're going to be looking for in this competition. Like, really good looking design that also plays well. It doesn't matter if it's tough or easy. If we can get round your course in 18 shots, I don't think that will hold it back.
No.
Similarly, if we get round it in 45 shots,
Yeah, exactly. So should we start getting into the details of what we got in mind here? So again, we're going to be posting all this right after we do this video and giving people opportunity to sign up. But let's just talk about it a little bit here. So, let's just talk about first, who's eligible for this.
Any single body is eligible. All that we ask is that the course be started from now. So anything you've got in production already, unfortunately, we won't allow in. We're having 10 contestants. Every course has got to be 9 holes and par 3.
Yep.
You can use any theme.
Yep.
So if you're still a massive fan of the autumn theme, don't worry, you're allowed to use it. I think we want all the people to have entered and claim one of the 10 places by Saturday the 14th of February. So that's not this Saturday, the one after. So you've got about 10 days to decide.
Yes. And
then the final submission date is going to be the 28th of February, which is also a Saturday. So from now, you've got about 3.5-4 weeks to decide whether you want to enter or not.
Yeah.
We're going to announce the way we're going to announce the winners. We're going to do 2 live shows, each with 5 courses in, and we'll decide which course is going to show 1 and show 2, probably on a random basis.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're, like we usually do on these videos, we will judge them as we go.
Yep.
And then the winner will be announced live on one of the shows.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's. I think this is going to be. Hopefully, people get behind this because I think I've seen some pretty outstanding courses lately, and it'll be interesting to see what people have for, a miniature course, a little par 3 course. So I think it'll be.
The great thing about them is that we're taking quite a long time here because we're talking, but people have got around this course in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
15 minutes, 20 at most.
I've got turn-based turned on, by the way, Alice, because it's a short course, so we're watching you play too.
Oh, good grief! Don't do that. Oh, interested in what your thoughts are so far.
On the course, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love how I'm just looking at the scorecard here. You don't have one hole over 200 yards, and I think that's fine.
No.
Yeah.
There's one that I think is like 101 or something.
Yep.
And that's the short. That's the one we've just done, number 3.
Yes.
Yeah. This wind is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Why?
So yeah, if you're just joining us, our announcement is that we're about to set up a new design competition. It is for a it's for par 3s, 9-hole par 3 course. Again, only 9 holes. We have not yet discussed what the winner gets. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, we've got a bunch of people on, a few people commenting. Just trying to read some of the chat here.
I'd like to know from the people watching what they consider to be good in a par 3 course as well. I mean, there's or in a par 3 hole, because I'm sure everyone on there has made one.
Yep. Yeah, so definitely, guys. What do you guys think? What makes a good par 3? What do you guys consider when you're making your par 3s? Some people are saying winner gets the course built in real life. I don't know if we can swing that.
Crazy golf somewhere in real life, or made out of Lego or something.
Oh, Lego golf, yes. I like you gave the retaining wall a try here. It looks good.
Yeah, I was. I'm going to bogey this hole, but yeah, it's the first and only course I've actually done it in. I think it's come out okay.
Yeah, I think it looks really good.
Thank you. Okay. So on turn-based, do you wait for me to finish the whole hole before you start?
Basically, no, I hit, and then it goes to you in the purple shirt, and then you basically hit right away, so you must be...
Oh.
Yeah, you must have already hit. Oh, I got a crazy long putt here. Did I make it? Oh,
this is one of the... I think this hole 4 is actually the longest hole on the course.
190. Oh yeah, I got a couple people saying, in terms of what makes a good par 3, elevation change. We didn't really discuss that too much. Elevation change makes a good par 3. What do you think on that? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. I think if it's a massively uphill par 3, I think you'll struggle to get any votes.
Yes.
But if it's downhill, I don't have a problem. Should you be able to see the flag from the tee? Probably.
Probably, yeah. Don't really want too many blind tee shots on a par 3 course, that's for sure.
The flag, yes. The hole, maybe not. No. If that makes any sense, yeah.
So yeah, what have we gone over? So far we've gone over, I just want to do a checklist with this contest that we've announced here. So yeah, we talked about, is there anything else we need to mention?
I think we've
talked about the deadline, judging criteria. We've talked a little bit about that.
Yeah, same. It's pretty much the same way that most of these are judged, aren't they? How good the course is, playability wise, what it looks like. Could it be a course in real life? The standard stuff really is, our favourite course will win.
Yes. And yeah, a couple other people are saying elevation for sure, a great backdrop, view of the next hole, nice waterways, lots of good suggestions here, guys, for sure. All right, I'm watching you hit right now. I like this hole here. Looks good.
Yeah, I went a bit bonkers with the red and blue flowers.
I love those blue flowers, though.
This hole took me ages, actually. Not just because of the flowers, but the flag's been in about 9 different places on this hole. And in the end, I put it at the back and had a raised. The green's like a banana shape.
Yeah.
But the hole's where the hole is raised. So if I miss this putt now, it might go back slightly down the hill.
So,
like that.
Should we tell them what they're playing for, or what they're potentially playing for? We haven't quite finalized it yet, but
Yeah, go ahead. I think you can enlighten them on that bit.
all right. So yeah, we're gonna have 10 contestants. Els and I are gonna pick the winner over Twitch, and I almost chipped in. The winner, we're still in talks with if this is a possibility or not, but I think it will be. The winner will get to host a par 3 tournament on tdctours.com to be run in conjunction with the Masters tournament. So you know how they have a par 3 challenge at the beginning of the Masters. So we're hoping that the winner of this contest will get to host a par 3 challenge of their own. So this is what we're hoping. We're still in talks with the big boys at TGC Tours, but that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, I mean that would be an amazing prize, and that par 3 championship at the start of the Masters is always a good bit of fun, isn't it? And I think that's going back to judging criteria. I think the course that we have the most fun on will probably do, or the most fun with, should we say?
I think
we'll
so.
probably be the one that wins. So
Yeah.
very excited to see about what comes back, to be honest.
Yeah, so definitely fun factor for sure. But if that doesn't end up panning out, we will have some sort of prize. We haven't.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is only open to experienced designers. No, this is not only just open to experienced designers. This is open to everybody. So if this is your first go, you wanna try something new. We're looking for new designers, experienced designers, a whole mix.
Yeah.
We're not going to turn anybody away. So.
And if you are a new designer and you think, I'm not going to enter because a load of experienced guys are, and you're not going to enter because you don't think you'll win.
Yeah.
All I'd say is that in Taste recent competition, there are, I think, 3 or 4 people who submitted either their first, I mean, you're one of them, right? Their first serious course, along with people who've had, courses in the top 10 of the whole game. And, if they don't win, they've still contributed it, and their course will be recognised along with these fantastic designers. So it's something that have a go at. We're not going to be harsh about anyone's course.
Exactly. We're not going to tear apart your course or anything like that. I think this is a good opportunity for new designers and experienced designers alike. So yeah, even if you're a new designer, come give it a try.
Yeah, and there's nothing to say that if you're a new designer and you're struggling, pop me a message on the forum and I'll help you out. Give you some advice or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or I'm sure anyone would. That's
Yep. So yeah, but we do ask that if you are going to be entering, make sure you are quite confident you're going to get it done in the 3-week timeline, because there are only 10 spots and we want to make sure all 10 spots are filled. We're also going to have a wait list, like we said, and those people should probably, have a course at least started or ready in case someone drops out. So, and then you'll be right on there ready to go. So
it will be first come, first served, and what we'll do is we're going to release a forum post like directly after this video, and actually this video will be at the top of the forum post as well, so everyone can link to it. But it will be first come, first served on there.
Yes.
So if you're number 11 on there, then you'll obviously be first on the waiting list.
Absolutely.
This is my. Are you looking at 7?
I am. Yeah, I'm watching.
This is my favourite hole on the course.
I like it. I like how this turned out. I like the scattering of rocks there. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it seems to work quite well there.
There's a little trick to get lots of rocks to appear at once.
Yeah, it was by lowering lowering it down to almost water level. There is that what you did?
Yeah. You lower it to like minus 0.01.
Yeah.
And then up to plus 0.01.
Okay.
And lots of them should appear.
Yeah.
Right. I've gone with the wind here.
So yeah, like with these it's a 9-hole par 3 course. So it's not going to obviously take you as much time as you would for building a full 18. But 3 weeks I think is plenty of time to build a really good looking par 3 course.
I just nailed a putt there. I'm very, very happy about that. That's almost a knee slide quality putt.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, this course is quite tough. It's tougher than I thought it was going to be when I released it. Actually,
I'm struggling here. I'm +3. Jeez.
And it's really tough if you have a wind above 8.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can. We're all watching your putt here.
Oh, I've already done it. It's gone in.
Right in the hole. Well done. Keith is saying, if you were to get a ton of interest, would you consider accepting more people and narrowing it down to the top 10 for 2 Twitch shows?
Well, we're going to do two Twitch shows anyway.
Yeah.
If we get a ton of entries, I don't see why we can't open it up even more.
Yeah, we could, and take an original look at it and narrow it down to 10, and then do a.
Yeah.
If we get a ton of interest, I could see us doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, easily. Yeah,
for sure.
And in the end, we'll probably reveal a top 3 live on Twitch, and that will either be with a small gap between the end of the second show, and then we'll come straight back and announce the winner, or we'll go away and then the following day we'll do a quick little award show or something. That's to be decided. But those shows will be in the first week of March.
Yes.
Most likely.
Yeah. So plenty of time to. Maybe you're gathering inspiration from this course here. But, lots of time to come up with, something good, I'm sure.
And it doesn't matter what console you're on as well, Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Doesn't matter.
Not a problem. Yep.
This looks good. Yeah.
This green's quite steep. I've landed on the good side of the hole. If you land on the other side, it's really steep.
Yeah. Yeah, I like these, these little par 3s. Like, we're playing slowly, but like you said, you can finish this in, 10 minutes? Not even?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeti's wondering how you get your ideas for your par 3s.
Different ways. Looking at real ones is a really good one.
Yep.
Like the third hole was taken straight out of Augusta. I don't know. I think actually, out of all the holes I create, it's the par 3s that take me the longest, because they've got to be so precise, and the view off the tee's got to be so good.
Yes.
In a 4 or even a 5, you can get away with being a little lazy off the tee if you want. Mm-hmm. But with a 3, you've got to show the whole. You've got to basically show the player what you have to do from start to finish in one blink of an eye.
Yes.
And that's quite tough. So if you can visualize not necessarily the way the hole looks, but what you want them to do straight away, then build the hole around that vision. So if you want if they, for example, an extreme case, if they need to do a fade shot off the tee, make that your decision and then build that.
Right.
And then build the bells and whistles and the greenery and the looking good stuff at the end of it. But inspiration-wise, I'll look at real things and just trying things out in the game itself, trial and error. I don't know if you were at the start. I mean, as I said, this course for me was actually just originally created as practice for what came after it.
Yeah, it looks great. You're getting lots of positive feedback on the Twitch here as well. So
yeah, I said it's got an 8.8 rating, which is something I could never have dreamed of, which is very kind of people to be rating it so highly. So
don't worry, guys. This course is not eligible for the tournament, so you have a chance.
Unless they're all really, really bad, in which case we're going to give it to this. Hole in one at the end. Yes!
Really?
Done it. Yeah.
I'm watching right now. This is a great end of the video.
This is going straight.
Hole in one.
This is going straight on YouTube.
Well done. Well done. Nice shot.
That's outrageous.
Wow. Let's see if I can do the same thing. Probably not.
And this is also, viewers, the first time I've ever played a course on this show and scored under par.
Wow, we got to do this more often. Great shot.
Yeah.
I did not get a hole in one.
ADX finished his round on -4. That's good going, because he had the same wind as us.
Yeah.
And he didn't hit any bogeys.
No, I had lots.
You've had 3, I've had 2, yeah.
Yeah. Redemption says drinks are on you for that hole in one.
Thanks.
All right, great. Who's this golfer? Oh, I think that was Well, that was cool. We announced a competition, and you aced the last hole. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to finish. So
that is a very good way to finish. So we're on the forum pretty much right now. We'll give it 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'll
we'll
post
have
it in
the
the Greg Norman course designer that section of the forums.
And I urge everyone, try it out. It's something that can be as quick and as easy as you want it to be, or as detailed and thorough as you want it to be. We're obviously, you're going to get, regardless of it will be shown on one of our Twitch feeds. It will be rated and ranked. One thing you might find, by the way, for example, I'll just put this in there. This course is too short to be handicap rated.
Yes.
And as such, I'm not submitting it to TGC Tours. So that might be the only thing that, it probably, if your course is, I think if it's under 1600, it doesn't get handicap. It might be 1700.
Right.
It means it doesn't get handicap rated.
Yep.
But I mean, give it a go. These courses are good fun to play. They only take a few minutes to actually get round them. You can play them in your lunch hour or whatever. Yeah. And I'm really excited to see what comes out of the community for this competition.
Me too. Should be fun. So get out there and sign up and start designing. We can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So we'll be back with some regular episodes tomorrow. You good with that, Els?
Good for me.
All right, sounds good. We'll be back tomorrow about the same time, and we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Cheers. Bye.